Hey there, Tony here again with the Rhyme Time Podcast, episode number 12. As you may notice, this one is video. It's not action video per se. I didn't go out and, do some MTV kind of video thing or some reality TV kind of video thing. This is just simple putting in some pictures to kind of show you what was going on in the blog at the time that I wrote these. So I hope you like this version of it. I'm going to put it in two different places, and I'll let you know where that is. If you go to TonyFunderburk.com, you'll find out more about that. And I encourage you to do that because I have a lot of stuff over there. TonyFunderburk.com. And that's where this stuff all originates when I'm writing my poems for the week for the kids. So I'll just go ahead and get started with the very first one. And this first one, I was just kind of thinking about, sometimes you get bored, or sometimes you're looking for fun. And I don't know, I thought about, what if you're looking for fun and you couldn't find it anywhere? What would you do? So it goes like this. I was looking for fun this morning, and I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked in the usual places, but I found that it just wasn't there. When you're looking for fun and it's gone, do you give up and just let it go? Do you throw up your hands in the air? Could you tell me? I sure need to know. When I'm looking for fun, I notice it gets harder and harder to find. Then I see that I'm trying too hard, 'cause the fun's always here in my mind. If you're looking for fun, well, it starts with a smile and a good attitude. Then the fun will come looking for you, 'cause fun blooms when you're in a good mood. Okay, the next poem, I started thinking about back when my grandmother used to read to me out of the Sunday paper before we'd be going to church and waiting for the car to warm up. You had to kind of do that back then. Anyway, she always called it the funny pages, and it was where the comic strips were. And I don't know, some of you may never have seen comic strips in the newspaper. Now that I think about it, maybe you just never have seen that. But we used to call it the funny pages. And so we used to have this expression. We'd say, we're getting ready to leave. We'd been visiting our relatives or friends, and we'd say, hey, we'll see you in the funny papers. Ah, we thought we were so funny. So anyway, that's how this one got started. See you in the funny pages. See you in the soup. See you in the Cracker Barrel and the chicken coop. See you in the snickerdoodle, see you in the trees, see you in the jellyfishes, in the 7 seas, see you in the television, see you in the sink, see you in the macaroni, see you in this link. Oh, what does that mean? Well, if you go to TonyFunderburk.com and you find this poem, you'll see that the word link in there is a link. And you know what's cool? When you click on that link, you can see yourself in the computer. I'm not kidding, it's true. Go try it. Go there and look for that link in that poem, and you'll find it. Okay, gonna have to do a little bit of treasure hunting to find that. Now, the next one is called The Dragon Danced at Dawn. How many of you have read stories about dragons and knights in shining armor and all that? Well, this one's about a dancing dragon and a little girl. The dragon danced at dawn because the light was nice. He thought it kept him calm and made him more precise. The dragon liked to dance with no one else around. That way no one was hurt when his tail hit the ground. He danced to dragon songs that only he could hear. If other creatures came, he'd blink and disappear. But one day, as he danced, the dragon didn't see a little girl walk up and sit next to a tree. She watched the dragon dance and how much fun he had. She came here feeling blue, but now was feeling glad. The little girl's head bobbed, and then she tapped her toes. And then she clapped her hands, and then the dragon froze. He slowly turned around to see what made the noise. He'd never seen or heard of human girls or boys. He looked down by the tree, The girl looked back and smiled. What could it be, he thought, this creature in the wild? The little girl stood up and said, "How do you do?" The dragon jumped 10 feet as if someone yelled, "Boo!" The dragon blinked his eyes and quickly disappeared. The little girl said, that certainly is weird. "Hey, dragon," she called out. "You shouldn't be afraid. Come back and dance some more, or I'll sit here in the shade. And I won't make a sound. You'll hardly know I'm here. There really is no need for you to disappear." The dragon had climbed up onto a pine tree limb, and he could still see her, but she could not see him. He watched her as she talked and thought she seemed sincere, but still he wasn't sure if he should reappear. "I bet you'll laugh at me," the dragon blurted out. "No way," the girl replied. "What I've been thinking about is you can teach me how to hear your dragon song and do the dragon dance, so I could dance along. Together we could dance each day right here at dawn. Who knows, we might be friends. What do you say? Come on." The dragon reappeared and looked her in the eyes. They seemed quite blue and true, just like the morning skies. "You've got a deal," he said. "I'll teach you how to dance and hear my dragon song. I think it's worth the chance." So then the girl jumped up and with a girlish grin said, "Come on, let's start now. And where do we begin?" So began the friendship that to this day goes on. It started just because the dragon danced at dawn. Oh, the dragon and the girl made friends. Isn't that great? Well, another thing that's great is truth. I hope you really learn to seek truth in your life, because truth does exist, and it's a wonderful thing to be sure of. In fact, it's beautiful. And that's how this short poem came about. Truth is beauty. Truth is light, shining through your darkest night. Truth is wisdom. Truth is wise, and not for only your eyes. Truth existed in the past, and it will forever last. And it will. Truth is true. Now, getting back to some colors and imagination, and if you've been listening to this podcast, that's what I like to do a lot of. So here's something about the colors all around. Catch the colors of the forest, catch the colors of the skies, catch the colors of the river, catch the colors in your eyes. Watch the forest getting darker, watch the skies fade into black, watch the river leave the valley, but they'll all be coming back. Catch the colors of the sunshine, catch the colors of the rain, catch the colors of the dreamer, keep the colors in your brain. Be the sunshine to a dark heart, be the rain to thirsty souls, be the dreamer's guide to true north. There is wisdom in these goals. Okay, now we're going to move right on into the next one, and you know what this is? It's about a flying bear. No, I'm telling the truth. It's a flying bear. Have you ever seen a bear fly? Well, you know what? Why don't you get yourself a nice piece of pie, okay? And some milk, and sit there and enjoy that, okay? There's nothing like a piece. What's your favorite kind of pie? Really? Mine is strawberry or pecan. I love strawberry pie. I love pecan pie. Anyway, what you need to do, the best way to enjoy this poem, is you go and get yourself, or get someone to get you, a nice slice of pie and some milk, and sit back and enjoy the bear in the air. There's a bear in the air. I didn't know bears could fly. I don't see any wings as he flip-flops through the sky. But he smiles at the birds and he waves to the crowds who can't believe their eyes as he zips through the clouds. Now, you may not believe these things I'm telling you, But could I say there was if it wasn't really true? Just go outside right now and watch the bear fly by. But while you're doing that, I'm gonna eat your pie. I tricked you, didn't I? Okay, well, maybe you didn't fall for it. Maybe you're a little too smart for me. Okay, so the final poem for this past week on this Rhyme Time podcast is just something to ponder as you're going to bed. Another day going by. Maybe you could look out your window and maybe you could see the sun setting down and you know it's going to be bedtime soon. And maybe mom or dad reads you a story, or maybe you just get to snuggle up in some nice clean sheets and pillowcases and whatever, and it just feels so good to know that everything's safe and sound and you're going to be able to sleep and wake up feeling great in the morning. And this poem is about that. Another day goes by, another evening sky, another bedtime story, little morning glory, another sleepy sigh, another soft bear hug, another chug-a-lug, another time for dreaming while the moon is beaming, another heart to tug. Another day is gone, another life goes on, another night for sleeping and no peepers peeping, another trip to dawn. You make your little journey from when your eyes close until they open, and there's all kinds of trips that you can take in your dreams and go see wonderful, beautiful, colorful things in those dreams. And then you wake up in a new place called dawn. Okay, that's it for Rhyme Time Podcast episode 12. I'm Tony, and I'd like to invite you to, as always, go to TonyFunderburk.com and look for more writing for kids that I do there. And lots of stories, ebooks for kids, music for kids, even personalized music for kids. All kinds of stuff. I hope you go check it out at TonyFunderburk.com. In the meantime, keep rhyming, and God bless.